and if any of them will come across this.
God, let's hope.
God, let's hope.
Let's hope.
There's no way they can hear you right now.
Oh, I know. There's probably no way they can hear you either.
I mean, that's just because this is a terrible microphone.
It's a very bad microphone.
If you speak this loud, I think it's probably fine. It tends to be fine.
Is it there?
Yeah.
It's a fucking rock band microphone. That's the thing.
Well, yeah. So, I was going to say, let's let Holden play, and he'll just start a new game and form an opinion on it. And Holden's like, nah.
It's not even that. It's just that I don't feel like I want to do fucking anything now.
Yeah. I don't feel like doing anything either.
You really can't do anything.
Yeah. It's nothing really to do.
We were gonna record Mass Effect, and then it turns out that
The Xbox 360 is powered differently from the Xbox 360 Elite. The Elite use a different power source, you see. Fuck.
they probably can't hear you anymore.
That's fine. Where the fuck am I? I think I'm here. Yes. Sup, sleeping scribe? Jesus, it's fucking dark.
The sound's on?
Do I not own a torch? Fuck me. Fuck me, it's dark. There it is. Okay.
So you might as well just fucking like go back to bed.
I can't sleep here. I was reading here. So at the end of,
Why are people out at fucking night?
I don't know, I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 8. Maybe it's midnight, who knows? People have jobs. People have to do things. We're in Uzitz right now. Uzitz has, yes.
So like,
Well, this is the town of Bohemia. So this is,
is there an accurate map? Oh, never mind.
well, here's an inaccurate map, but it done in old fantasy style.
Yeah.
And I really like this old style, because like it's the important bits. Here's the layout of the town and the important paths, and beyond that is fucking farmland. Like that's what the edges of the map represent. Is beyond here, it's just farms for a while.
Do you have a world map?
Yes, I just zoom out.
Oh.
Whoop whoop. And yes, here's the world map.
Is that the whole world map?
Yeah, it's kind of disappointingly well. It's large. It's larger up and down than it is left to right, but it's still kind of disappointingly small. So,
Oh, this is when all those fucking Bohemians and people. This is like when they're all speaking old German and not like Czech and shit like that.
yes, but we speak English here. So, last night we went from here in Rote up through Ledechko, where it seems we cut further west than I meant to, north through Townburg and up to Uzitz. But we're not going to do that again. We're just going to fast travel back to Rote and see what happens when we do that.
That's not historically accurate. How do you?
Fast traveling isn't historically accurate. Well, here's how the fast travel in this game works, because it's better than how it works in Oblivion and Skyrim.
Oh.
Yep, you just get a little chess piece, and sometimes there are encounters.
Like Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Oh, can you discover shit in that? Is that why
No.
there's so many clouds are?
Yeah, because I haven't moved around most of this. The
Oh.
clouds move away for fast travel, but they move back in. You have to move through it in normal gameplay for them to go away forever.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you can see kind of what's around you though. So there's a quest giver right there.
So the world map is not as big as I thought it was gonna be. I thought those clouds are just like.
No. And a lot of it is forest, but there's a lot of it's very small, but it's detailed in a lot of ways. I still think that, and there are no plans for it, but it would be great to have a DLC with like an actual city. Like give me like a corner of Prague, man.
Right. I mean, isn't there DLC for this thing?
Yeah, currently the only one out is from the ashes, which lets you like finance the rebuilding of a town, which
The Skyrim mod.
basically. But later in the game, you have to lead an attack. Well, you don't lead an attack. You're part of an attack on a bandit encampment there.
Right.
It's I don't know. It's I don't know how to feel about the combat in this game.
Was it bad or?
It's weird. It feels like I'm not in control, but it's really what?
That's probably gonna get.
Yeah, of course this is gonna get picked up. The fidget spinner. It's wow. We made it all the way there with no problems. Normally there'd be an encounter and we'd be dead. But I cannot tell. Am I bad at the combat or is this combat bad?
Bad.
Because sometimes I get good at it, but this is also.
Why are you going so slow down?
I don't know why we did that. Pathfinding.
Uh,
But this is also an actual RPG, so your stats matter.
right.
So since I don't have like anything in swords, I'm shit at swords right now. I'm shit at everything right now except for herbalism, which is picking up flowers, is what that is.
What year is those?
14, 13? No, that's Princess Maker 2. It's the year when the Hungary invaded Bohemia.
There's a lot of times.
It's the year when Sasau burned down. That's the map. That's the map. That's the map.
I'm assuming your guy can't read.
No, he can read now. I trained him to read. I paid a guy 50 gold and sat there for like 3 days. Vince Society. The sacking of Skyleets.
Oh, 1403.
Yeah, 1402 to 1403. It's late at night. I'm gonna go to bed.
Why aren't you just going to town?
Because I have a free bed over here. Look, we fast traveled all the way here. We might as well do this last little bit.
It's like 5 a.m. now.
That's fine. Hey, you brought a charger.
Yeah.
Now your phone won't die. This is correct. Hopefully I don't bother these other sleeping people with my torch. I'm the roommate that shows back up at 5:30 at night with a torch, with fire in hand.
Fucking yells at you. Hey.
Let's sleep until 1.
Comforts.
Yes, this isn't a very good bed. The comfort is only 50%.
It only gives you energy. It gives you less energy or whatever.
Yeah, per hour slept. But there's also there's a perk in this game which makes you gain more energy for less comfortable beds, but less energy for more comfortable beds. Well, because it's like, no, you're used to sleeping on the cold, hard ground, so you get a good night's sleep there
You get a bad night's sleep.
on feathers. It's like, I don't think that's how that works. I think, like, sleeping on the ground is a skill, but sleeping on feathers is not, and everybody can do that. Although a bed can be too soft. But only
Weren't all these medieval beds made out of like hay and shit?
the shit ones, yeah. Then like the real beds were like actual feather beds.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, hey, he wanted me to go dig up no wait, that's that woman who rescued my life. Hello. No. Let's
Look
hit
at
on her.
you, lover boy.
Hey, she's hitting on me. Fancy a little walk?
What are you up to? How would you like to
I don't know. Come for
don't
a
know.
walk.
come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle
But I
in,
know
will
how
you?
to read now.
If that's what you
I'm a
want.
changed man.
It's not you, Hal.
There's an alternate
It's just
timeline
this isn't a
of this
good
game
time.
where I went kind of far into the future, as a drunk alcoholic,
Uh-huh.
but I decided to not do that and just loaded an earlier save, so that Henry's dead now. He doesn't exist anymore. Let's wash ourselves in this trough. We've washed ourselves as much as we can in a trough.
Oh man.
So
So
here's
hygienic.
yes. So here's the historically accurate parts of the game. This refuse pile,
I was gonna say that shit pit.
the shit pit, which we can walk around in.
Ugh.
It's got the noises, and I love the horse trails. Let's see. Start settings.
Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
Latin. There are Latin books in the game. I can't read them.
Is there a person that like from a monster?
No, I think you just gotta remember the shit, and you just have to like remember phrases in Latin to do things or whatever. Here's some marigold. You can pick this. There's a little animation for making flowers up. That gets really old. When you level up your herbalism, though, you pick a bunch of flowers in the area instead of just one. Doesn't medieval Bohemia look ugly? That's nice. They're nice views, though. It's pretty gray out today. The sky is exploding. Oh, because we're tired. You know that feeling when you run out of stamina and everything turns blue.
Yeah. There's no like actual cities.
No, this is the largest town in the game, pretty much. And I mean, like, it's well, it's a medieval city.
Basically.
This one actually has 2 castles. Yeah, and it's historically accurate that it's here. Like, this is a chunk of medieval Bohemia. Like, they just tore out a chunk of it. Quest log. Anyways, this guy's been waiting for me for several days, so he might be really pissed. Because that actually happens. It was really strange that when I got that quest to, like, you need to create a potion to heal this dying man, and I'm like, okay, right on that. And a few days later, it's like, quest failed, the man died.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, I didn't
expect that to happen.
in hindsight, I should have expected that to happen, but other video games have trained me to not expect that to happen. Still though, like, you can't get locked out of the main quest for time-related issues.
Right.
So this captain guy just gets really pissed at you if you show up late to things, which I do.
So you just go to basic.
Yeah.
Jesus, look where you're going. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, he's a refugee from Skalitz. Okay, so you start the game in Skalitz, where you have to run some errands for your dad. And oh yeah, and then the town gets invaded by an enormous army, and your parents are murdered. And the last thing, your dad's a blacksmith, so the last thing he did was make a sword for a lord. And you're like, I gotta deliver this sword, but first I gotta bury my parents' dead bodies. And everyone's like, don't go back to the besieged town, it's full of bandits and death. And you're like, I'm gonna do it anyways. Then you get the shit kicked out of you by bandits, and your sword gets stolen, and your life is saved by some dudes, and you're dragged, your body's dragged back here, where you're in debt to the guy for taking care of you for a few weeks. And, no. I just sold some shit. I sold some shit I found at bodies in the town. I think,
Isn't that
well,
a sin?
well, I think it was from a body, most of the gold I got from a body that I killed, because he was attacking me. Anyways, teach me how to
My
fight
respects
good.
to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig said.
I'm not a boy.
I'm not a boy.
That's for me to decide.
Fucking-
Right now, a boy is
See, this
exactly
game
what
really
you
actually
see.
does remind me of Oblivion. Because,
And
the
because you've
character
never held a
interactions
sword in
are
your
so,
hand
like,
before, we'll start with something simple.
stilted. Yeah. A good idea. Let's start with the basics. I know a few things
My
already.
father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something
I've
more
been playing
advanced.
some.
May the Lord watch over you.
I think he just skips the basic shit.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Oh, fuck me.
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Okay. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ow, fuck me.
Ha! Good hit.
Ow, shit. Fuck, he's pounding away at me. Oh, fuck me. He's not taking it easy on me. He does not take it easy on you. If you get too close to him, I think it's based on, like, your strength compared to the opponent's.
Ow.
Getting too close to them injures you with you. But fuck me.
Ow.
He parries. He knows parry. I don't know parry. Okay, what I gotta do is I gotta aim up here, and then I gotta trick him by going this way. I haven't learned how to do that yet.
Ow! Good strike.
Okay, okay, we got this. Ow. Ow, I'd be dead. I mean, like, I might be bleeding out at this point, not necessarily dead.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's
didn't-
life.
Like, you didn't try
Let's
and
try
learn
something
from
more
me. You just
advanced.
beat the shit out
When
of
in
me.
combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to
My
attack from the
space.
side the opponent will find
There are
harder
many
to block
spaces
in
like it,
time.
but this space
If I'm
is
holding
mine.
the sword raised up, do an uppercut. My sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Got it?
Ah, that's it. All right. Nice. Very good. Ah, that's it.
That's it.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Attack the teacher.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
All right, that will
I
do.
would wager
Now
this is
you.
probably
The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you
I mean,
block.
like,
The move
in terms of,
knocks
like,
the blade aside.
positioning, I don't know. Confirm the perfect block. Really? There we go.
Well done.
After this, it's gonna
All
slow down
right.
slightly, and then it's gonna be like, all right, now do it full speed.
All right.
That's good. I need all the levels I have.
Ow. Good.
I like how you still go ow, because that still is like, yeah, that's a shock to your hands, and
Not
that's
bad.
that sword probably
Right.
weighs like
Now we'll
20
try it a
pounds.
little
It's
faster.
a training
Concentrate and block just at the moment I start
Yeah.
attacking. I'll
And you
strike you
wanna-
from
you
above
wanna
each
get
time
buff
so you can
sword
see it
the
well.
sword movements, so you want your training sword to be super. Oh shit! And if that
Not
hit
bad.
you, if that's like, ow, fuck.
Ow.
It's just when it starts.
All right.
It's
All
right
right.
as they start to bring it back forward for the swing.
Ow. Very good. Ow. Well done.
Well done.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed.
Now let's try it at
Probably
full
won't
speed.
succeed,
Okay.
but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Let's train.
Ow.
Ow, fuck. No.
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
Captain Bernard.
Wait a while, Henry.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck, I have to do archery against him. He's about to charge me into an archery competition. Did you know the archery schemes?
Greetings, Sir Hans.
Crosshair.
What brings you here?
I was on my way when I
look
noticed
online and
that
it's like, okay, you can generally tell where the arrow's gonna go by following the guide of your wrist.
Is it?
But if your bow
It's
skill's
Sir Radzig's
low,
orders.
expect that arrow to just go like
I know.
2
I'm actually
feet
here to
in
train
any
for archery,
direction.
Ray. My hand has grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Oh, because that's Hans. He's the future lord of one of these castles.
Where did we
Back to
finish?
training.
Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike.
no.
Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Just move out of the way. Yep. Alright, now teach me.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. And the same will happen if you move too late.
Well, you'll just get hit.
I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Whoa, fuck
No,
me.
again.
That was almost my eye. There we go.
Very good.
So it's like, oh, fuck.
No, that's not it.
I think I have to move towards the direction of the swing.
No, not like that.
I'll move back.
Ah, that's it.
Out of the way. Or for these swings. Out.
Wrong. Again. No, again.
Yeah. Oh.
Wrong.
Luckily I have
Again.
these elbow guards on.
Ah, that's
Those are
it.
plague doctors, man.
Fine. Now try it a little
Luckily
quicker.
the plague isn't
Try
here.
and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Okay, gotta...
Nice.
Oh! Fuck! Yeah, there we go.
All right.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Because they're training swords and you want to get all buff with your training sword.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to
actual
force
swords
your
are lighter.
opponent to block, but then change
Well,
the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him.
But I think
Try
like
it.
an actual
Draw back
sword
the
would be lighter
weapon, then
than
change the
training
attack
sword.
zone and
Training
strike.
sword
So
is
I don't
to
have
build
time to
your
react.
muscles as well as to learn the movements. And then, you know, you do it with a lighter sword, you're both faster and stronger with a feint. Oh, I have to, there we go. Now I know how to feint.
Very good.
That's good. This is what I was
No,
talking
that's
about
not
earlier.
it.
This is why I kept dying. It's because this
All
guy
right.
teaches you. He doesn't. He's not a tutorial.
No, again.
He teaches you a lot of the basics. of that. That's actually
Good.
pretty cool. You just straight up don't know how to do the things
bad.
that he teaches you until he teaches you.
Well done.
Yeah, no, 'cause I didn't go to him. I explored the
Well
world.
now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't
Yeah.
do.
But even those are only
Practice.
like 10 pounds.
And it's just really the force of fucking gravity. So
Yeah.
Don't leave yet. So Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Now I'm gonna have to go learn archery, and then that guy from earlier is gonna be like, I challenge you to an archery competition. Fuck, no, you can't turn it down. I mean, I think you can, but I'm not. Of course, I'm gonna do it. I don't remember. Some groschen. So I think I can probably get it. I just have to calibrate the bow. Once I've calibrated the bow to aim properly, then I can get consistent bullseyes. But also, it's been a while since I've touched the archery. This is Captain Robard walking along at this speed. I have feet.
Oh wow, you can actually see your feet.
I can see my scarf that I'm wearing. This is a what? Oh fuck me! Oh shit! Oh, oh no! Oh no! That would have been that would have been an injury. Like if I'd fallen that way, both my feet would be bleeding, and then I'd have to deal with that. I wouldn't be able to sprint because this game also has like the locational damage.
Oh yeah?
Yo, I got a level in vitality.
Like,
Fuck, ouch. Fuck. No. We're gonna have to move along the moat. Captain Bernard's like, so he saw me fall down the hole.
holy shit. They were fucking joking, this is a boat.
Alright, I have a solution to this. Fast travel. Yep, right over here. There's where we fell. There's a grave. They built a grave for us.
This is probably the fucking last guy.
He didn't have fast travel. We're going this door. Feels more appropriate. I just like the fact that there is a little side door right there. You know?
What is it?
Yeah, please, charity, my town was destroyed. And the villagers around here are like, well, their whole town was destroyed, and that's a shame, but they need to be getting on.
This is like the fucking 14th century.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it makes you wonder, like, actually, what do you do when the entire town is fucking destroyed? We'll build a new one, eventually.
Not like, you know, the lords of all the land.
Well, it takes time. The lords own all the armies, too, though. You can't just own the land, you also own the army. If you don't own the army, you don't own the land. Oh, there we go.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. We can start.
Look at that archery master.
And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks. Get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in
Okay,
Prague.
there we go.
You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. Not enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the
Please
bow,
tell me
aim,
what's radically
release.
seizing you.
Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying it.
Fuck me.
Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow.
Going, like,
The arrow
different
drops
directions
quicker.
every time.
Once you've trained a bit, you can
still
get
gonna
yourself
kick
a
his ass
better
in
one.
archery.
And then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Don't forget the
fucking
arm
destroy
guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit.
it. Objective completed. Undertake archery.
Well, that
training.
was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you
both
failed to
have
meet
that
even my
draw
low
rate. Like, that's pulling
expectations.
30 pounds. That's pulling.
I don't
like,
know why you're wasting
the
your
English
time,
archers had like the,
Seven.
the largest bow
Nothing
weight.
will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly
with your
peasant.
arm.
After all, he's
to
done it
fucking
before.
Punch that arrow.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
Big ass fucking bow.
Braggart, who was born
Yeah.
with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard.
Skeletons.
If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well,
Anytime.
Like the bones gotta like reform.
very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow.
Yeah.
If you lose, you'll have to pay
Okay,
up.
If you
Do you even have any
so if
coin?
I win, I get his bow.
I have
I
enough.
think he just insulted my dead father.
Good. Then let's
So
get
I'm
to
like,
it.
You fucker. And Captain Bernard's like, he's a lord. You're not. You can't call him a fucker. Oh, fuck no, I gotta go. Fuck me. So he's gonna hit the first one. But I'm gonna hit everything after that. There we go. Now we've got it. Now we've got him. It's like, you fucking... Did you just run a fucking con on me? And the answer is yes, I just ran a con on him. I actually totally know archery. Boom. 19 points. He can't win if he gets 3 bullseyes. Now I'm just standing here like... What? What? He just looks over to the left, I'm like, what? Now I get his bow.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Probably just
Why
wasn't
is
your
the
day,
camera
sir.
so zoomed out?
I told you I have a heavy hand. Ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt.
Oh, you
What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback.
Oh, now I get to kick his
How
ass
about
with
a sword
swords,
fight at the
too.
arena?
If you like.
So, Hans, is this necessary?
So I think if I win
Sir Hannes
this,
has already
he gives
had
me
words
gold.
about you fighting with your
And
subjects.
if I lose this, he takes the bow
explicitly
back.
told me.
I
Currency,
know
yeah.
what he told
Probably, like,
you.
actually
You can just
the name
tell
of
him
the
I didn't
currency.
listen to you.
So, like
So
I
what's it
said,
going
the
to
article
be?
that I read
Blacksmith?
was like,
If we
like
must.
you said, the discussion of the race in this game. The article that I
Excellent.
read
Then
was
let's
saying
go.
that we don't know, we're not entirely sure on the demographic makeup of 14th century Bohemia, but that means that it's like, well, oh shit, fuck. Okay, we'll return to this lecture later. Okay. Oh, wow.
You call
He
that
fucking came
combat?
at me. Stabbing. Oh, shit, he got me first. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, alright, alright. You can fight.
Ah.
Oh. Oh. See, like, almost got him. Okay, nope, we didn't get him in that entire volley. Oh! Ow! It's just a practice sword, but still.
Come on then.
It really, like, it's really when you lose stamina that you start really fucking losing health immediately. Like, your health goes down. As you know, as it should, your health goes down from just... Ow, fuck,
You
got me
got
on a
to cry
back
now.
swing. Fuck. Okay. What I gotta do is I gotta feint him out. There we go. Oh, I gained a new perk in main level. Main level, okay, the perks in this game are unique, because they're all pretty much like traits from New Vegas. They're, yeah, something negative, something positive, and they're all pretty game-changing. Like, they all have pretty major effects.
I'll have you.
Oh,
Ow.
ooh. Look, he's got me in a corner. He's got me in a corner. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, it's not real steel, of course. It's a not live steel. Fuck, but his sword's bloody like it is. He's got it in my chest. Okay. Okay, I've got some space. Ow. He's quietly bopping me on the face. Okay. I think I almost got that. Okay. Ow, I don't think I've learned counters. So what we're gonna do is there we go! Okay, his health is... He still has more health than mine. His health is that purple health bar. Ah, my eyes! He's injured my eyes! Ow, okay, you just pushed me, that's fine. You can just push me all you want.
You'll get what for.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, what I've got to do is I'm going to have to counter his own. Okay, he's in a corner. Okay, now he's not in the corner. But we're gonna keep pushing him into that. Oh, I got him. I got a good stab in there. He felt that. Yeah, he felt that. I've reached a new level in sword. Hold on a moment, sir. Sir, I need to level up. Can you hold on?
Instantly knows that knowledge.
You know, I learned it in the middle of the sword battle. It just sucks because that's be a fucking oh shit, this is not going well. Hold on, sir, please let me level up. Fuck me if I lose this. No. Oh, come on. I'm pressing block. It just doesn't. Okay, I got him good there. I'm also running out of stamina. There we go. Got him good. There. He's a...
What's the matter? Come on!
The painting is...
Lost your wind?
Yeah.
Oh. Got to press this advantage. Okay, we're just gonna fucking stab him. That's what we're gonna do. Stab. Oh, fuck me. In the fast attack, there we go. Oh, come on. We're about equal now. Oh, fuck. Come on, boys. Come on. That's good. That's fine, actually. There we go. All we gotta do is just press them now. Yeah! Press that advantage.
Well, you got the better of me this time,
so
blacksmith.
It's discussing
having
how.
an off day.
Okay, so they made this
You all
decision.
right,
They
sir?
clearly did their research and made the decision.
Don't worry
to
your
have the
mangy head
demographics
about
be a
me,
certain
Preston.
way, and that's fine.
We'll see
That's
each
what
other again
history's
soon.
about. It's about presenting your
You
side
can keep
of
my
an
bow.
argument.
It's best
but
years are behind it anyway.
They didn't present their full side of the argument because we don't know where they got this information from.
Yeah.
We don't know what research they were doing or who they were talking to produce this idea. And so it was criticizing the game and just saying like, well, why shouldn't a game like this have citations in it?
Right.
If it had citations, then we could look at its... Yeah, if it had citations, then we could check the sources of this game and find out, like, this is why they thought this way. And so it does leave the question of, I think that the developers really did try and present what they thought was an accurate vision.
Right.
And, because they did talk to people, they talked to historians and stuff.
I don't know, like, I also heard that the main developers, like, yeah, kind of, I don't know, like, kind of got in a bunch about that whole question.
I don't know, I didn't hear, in whatever article I read, I didn't hear about that. But, maybe. And if that's true, then that casts a different light on it.
Yeah.
Oh, here, trough, I can wash myself.
Like, white supremacists have this really weird, you know, fixation with medieval European history, and it's just like...
Well, but this is Eastern European history.
Yeah.
White supremacists are all about, like, Scandinavia and this weird, like, Norse revival bullshit.
And the Roman Empire.
And the Roman Empire. Just like the Turians. Yeah.
Jesus, look. Hey.
I've got everything you need. Day,
Video. Why European civilization must be saved.
Oh, well, nothing this guy said can be trusted. Like that enormous book on Europe I was reading that turned out that it's like communism is equal fascism, and I'm like, oh, now I don't trust anything else you've said in this book. Why, man?
No matter how well researched it is.
God, a lot of those old trash hours are just me getting really political out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like a lot of those trash hours are also just me making unfunny jokes. Like I'll do the entire bit myself. I won't let you get involved in the joke. I'll just be like, hey, look at that tree over there. That tree says something like this. I'm doing this entire joke myself. Have I uploaded that one yet?
No, you uploaded that one.
Oh fuck, I gotta see. No, because it was one of the it was supposed to be the last one we did. Because I have to see that on video. I have to see that. I've been waiting to see that. Oh right, I have a bunch of perk points. Okay, so we have perk points like when dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. Look at my clothes; they're fucked up. Yeah. Stamina, Scout, Wanderer, Insomniac. I'm gonna go with Scout. Yep. Strength. Quench Master. 40% higher chance of overpowering the opponent. But Mule is more carry weight. Quench Master.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, that's a really interesting looking video. What did Roman soldiers eat?
Yeah.
Real. I mean, it's just like their next video. Why Western civilization must be saved? And you're like, oh fuck, man. I just want to know what they hate.
I just want to know what the Romans did, not what your fucking whatever.
What
combat sword.
Fucking ideas on.
Like, look here, you learn all these different. Okay, so here's the heart of the combat: is you learn these different combination moves.
Combos.
Yeah, so you do.
Combos in this game.
Yeah, so you do stab, slash, and instead of a started strike from the right, strike unexpectedly at the opponent's face. Yeah, no, there's one of these that's like slash, stab, and that's like knock the blade of your opponent a little bit out of the way and twist it into his face.
Oh.
And like if you stab people in the face, they tend to die in one hit in this game. Look at that bow.
Also tend to die in one hit.
If you get stabbed in the face, yeah, it's pretty bad. Parry the opponent's strike to the right.
No,
I don't think they have that. I went with, so it's slash, stab. Okay. I don't even own a sword. Actually, maybe I can wear this sword now. Yes, I have an axe currently equipped. Shard. Yes, I can wear this now. Cool. And now I have Capon's hunting bow, which is 327. We can sell that for beer. Yep. Okay. So what I would do now normally is power level with Bernard because he offers training. Okay, so what happens is the next quest in this game is to go outfit yourself with the town guard and go work as a town guard, and you do that for one night. Then you get super drunk with the Hans guy. We just meet up twice, and he's like, the real Lord comes down and is like, okay, Hans, you can't be getting fucking drunk and being a shit. Henry, you are a peasant and can't talk back to the Lord no matter how right you are. So you two are gonna go hunting together. And then you go hunting together, and Han is captured by humans. And because he's captured by humans, and then as soon as you get back, a town has been attacked by bandits. So you have to go rescue that town. And so once you start the town guard quest, it starts a chain of quests that leaves you unable to train with Captain Bernard for a significant portion of the game.
Correct.
Because after you find a bandit quest, you find out, oh, these bandits came from that abandoned town. And that's when you have to lead the group of soldiers to attack the town. I've walked directly past the mill.
James, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, so you have to buy your own shit, your own outfitted armor and shit, just like
Yep.
the Middle Ages.
Just like the Middle Ages. Okay, like once you like, you know, put down the bandit camp, then they're like, okay, here's a horse in a room.
Do I have to buy that?
No. I keep sitting when I mean to sleep and save. Oh yeah, also you can't save whenever you want. You either have to drink a savior schnapps, or you have to sleep in order to save. Those are your two options. When this game came out, saves would corrupt. So you die, and it'd be like, loading last save not there. And it'd go back like 4 or 5 saves. It's like, fuck me. All of them? It was like 12 hours. It's like, that's the game.
And now they fixed it.
And I haven't had any problems. It's on 1.62. It came out in like February, and it's on 1.6. They've been doing some work. Can't play No Man's Sky next. I haven't played a lot of it, but it's pretty different. Yeah, now it has third person, but I turned that off because. Whoa, a person! Whoa, shit! Get over here! Hi,
Hello?
hello.
Holy shit. People.
Ah. It's gonna come out so weird. Where the fuck was I going now? Oh, right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go fast travel and search random encounters because I just want to kill some people, you know?
Oh, good. Now I can see the little. Oh, is that a pretzel?
That's a baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kill some people and earn some money to go to the baker. So definitely there'll be people at Skallies. There's got to be people at Skallies because that's where we come from, and that's a bandit town now.
You're gonna kill all those bandits?
I'm gonna kill an entire town of bandits with no armor.
Wow.
Wow. Brave man.
Dead man.
Dead man. Both these things I said to myself.
So, do people live in those little hamlets over there?
Yeah.
Huh.
There are people there. They're just villagers and farmers here at Ledechko.
That's probably a place in Europe.
Yeah. And at Ledechko you can play another archery game where you have to shoot the bow at some logs floating down the stream. And it's really hard.
Huh.
It's like Bartlett or some shit. I don't fucking know. Oh, look at that smoky. That's a woodcutter's camp. And there's a cave over there. The woods look like woods. They're pretty woodsy.
Can you swim?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you try, Henry's like, man, I wish I could swim.
You can probably learn how to swim.
And there's one quest where, like, 3 women's husbands die, so they go to this witch of the woods, and they're like, help us get over our dead husband. She's like, okay, here's some LSD. And so you have to go fix that.
Right.
It's pretty crazy. You have to lockpick a horse's ass.
Really?
Well, it's not a real horse. You're
Oh.
not actually lockpicking its ass. You know, there's LSD involved. Like the women, it's like a cream, and they like rub it all over themselves and start going nuts.
So it's a hallucinogenic.
Yes. And then you
Ointment.
show up and they start rubbing it, and then they're like, oh,
No.
oh, Satan, you're here to help us talk to our dead husbands.
Oh, they're saying Satan. All right, well, let's kill them.
Exactly. They're like, find out, it's the priests that join this quest. It's like, find out if they're having a satanic ritual. And it's like, the witch is like, they're not. They're just taking this drug that affects their brains, or their minds, or whatever she would have said.
Right.
And then you show up and like, no, these women were totally trying to have a satanic ritual.
So it's time to kill them.
Yeah, you could totally you can kill them. Some people. Attack on the road.
Or run away.
Halt. Time to fight. As soon as it loads, which
It'll load.
it'll be we have a little moment. Okay, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck me. It's
fuck,
fucking
dark.
dark. Get that fucking torch out. Where is it?
Oh,
fuck.
God, there he is.
Oh fuck! There's multiple people. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh fuck me! Oh fuck me! There's multiple. Didn't expect this. Oh fuck!
Wait, you expect one guy?
Yeah.
Is that the best you
Pretty
can
bad on
do?
him. That's pretty bad on him. Okay, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this.
Can they run away?
Yes. trained as.
I'll slaughter you.
Okay, he gave me a little bit of an open there. Oh fuck!
Yeah. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
I think I got one of the legs.
Bring it up.
Okay, we got him. He's dead. He's dead. Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, okay. How you like that now? How you like one of your friends being dead? You reconsidering this yet?
Bring it up.
Your friend died tonight.
You're dying tonight too. Fuck me. Don't get cocky.
Is that all you got?
Okay. Oh yeah, because he has an axe.
No,
None of these people have shields. Oh fuck! I don't have a shield either. I should remember that. Oh, fuck me. How is he not dead yet?
Bollocks!
Yeah, bollocks. Okay, I think the other guy died off in somewhere.
Oh no, no he's right off camera.
You'll get
Oh,
one
yeah,
more.
he's gonna get me.
Well landed.
Nope. Okay, so I'm stabbing right through
You
the guard.
call
what is
that
it?
combat?
Slash, stab.
Yeah.
Oh, it's slash, slash, stab.
Yeah.
I probably have to Okay.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Enjoy dying.
Enjoy this.
You're not doing so well. Oh, fuck me. They hit me in the back. They hit me in the back. They're right behind me.
Is that the best you can
Jumping
do?
around.
Come on. BT more. Oh, fuck, they're right beside me.
Is that all you
He's
got?
demoralized
you?
already. Shouldn't that other guy be bleeding out?
Can they bleed out?
They should be able to. Yeah, because all is bleeding. Like rusty sword.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
There we go. That's 2 down.
Come here, lily liver.
2 of your friends died here tonight.
Watch out, there's the guy behind you.
Okay, I got him.
Bugger.
This guy should barely have any health left. Another good stab.
Oh,
There
he's
we
dead.
go. Okay, so now all I have to do is
You'll get
slash,
one
slash,
for.
stab this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even oh, he's surrendering.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
What's up?
pay me.
You're not getting off scot-free. Pay up.
Fucking pay me.
Very well.
Very well. Okay.
I feel quite hungry.
Get him.
Alright.
Kill him.
Get the fuck out of it. No, I'm honorable. Get out of here.
He's a bandit. He can get back up and.
That's fine. Because it's not like Skyrim bandits. This guy I just proved to this guy he can't fucking take me.
Oh, you get yourself a hat.
Yeah.
Hat,
Get the
gloves.
Ooh, those gloves sell for a lot. These patched toes sell for a lot. I've got working boots now. I didn't have working boots before. You see what fast travel gets us? Communion chalice. This guy stole a communion chalice.
Or you should give that back to a church.
Yeah, this guy's going to hell. Got a small blacksmith hat.
Waffen Rock,
Waffen Rock.
which is a.
Where'd the other guy die?
There he is.
Yeah, I think that's the same. Yeah, because he has all his
A
clothes
bandit,
on.
a bandage.
Yep.
Correction.
That's good.
Silver
ring, yo.
and a golden goblet.
Wow. Wow, was this ever good for me? I'm carrying too much now. I'm going to put down my axe. Actually, this is a very light bow.
And
No.
maybe the axe.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, now it's time to... Do I need a bandage?
Probably.
I'm not sure I'm bleeding. I'm not bleeding, so I don't need a bandage. I will need this marigold decoction, which heals me.
Are those easy to make?
Oh, fuck me. I don't know how to make anything yet. I'm gonna have to heal myself first. And my sword is now, kind of...
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Which means I'm gonna have to go find a blacksmith.
Can you look through those bags?
No.
Oh, you can't loot shit? Oh,
Ooh,
Jesus.
wow.
What happened here?
I don't know, but that was pretty cool. So, okay, so I'm gonna say the combat in this game is cool because once you unlock it, dodge your featherweights, falling +3.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have that much. Well, travel back so we can sell our stuff. Let's travel into
Well, why don't you
Talmberg.
just? I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say, why don't you just go to Scotland? Oh wait, no, I forgot.
Oh, right.
Why don't you just go to Rome now?
They probably don't have a trader. They might, but look how small that town is.
Yeah.
It's barely a town, really.
And
Look at all these quest stars.
merchant mechanics and shit. Do they got fucking where it's like Skyrim or something where it's like they have money and you have money, but like you.
No, it's true barter. You throw stuff up there, and they'll pay you for it, and then you pick their stuff out that, and the stuff that you put up is subtracted from the cost of the stuff you pull out.
Huh.
So, like, acts like real bartering. Like, actually, I'll give you this. I'll give you these 4 pairs of pants for money.
Well, that sounds like a fine trade.
I can agree with that.
I'll pay. So they don't have any groschen or anything.
No, they have groceries. I'm selling the pants to them. And then, I can buy probably a good shield. Because that's what I want first, is a fucking
A
shield.
wooden shield, probably.
Yeah. Just give me some
Which,
kind
I mean,
of
that
defense.
that does the job.
Well, of course, this is the days before, like, the big, like, tower shields, I think. I don't know when tower shields came into practice.
Tower shields have
Fucking knight. Oh, well, yeah.
The
for
Romans
Roman.
used tower
But I
shields.
mean, like, medieval
Oh yeah.
warfare, I don't think used tower shields quite as often.
Yeah, because I mean the Romans.
Oh, let's just eat from this pot.
Hey! Wait a moment!
What?
Hold on, I'm eating from this pot.
Are you allowed to?
Yes.
Didn't know there was free food.
Yeah, okay, what do you want?
You're the young fellow who came here from Skalitz, half dead, aren't you?
Yeah?
Yes, that'll be me. Why?
The lady of the castle was asking after you.
Well,
She wants to talk to
Hey,
you.
is that
Oh,
guy who
I'll go.
Very
ran
well.
away still
Take
here?
care now.
So, okay. One of the moments that made me fall in love with this game initially was playing this. Okay, so you get to this town, and the lord of your castle is like, fucking stay there. And he's like to the other lord of the castle, he's like, keep him here, so you're not allowed to leave.
Right.
And there's various ways you can do it. Like, you can use charisma to convince the guard at the gate to let you out. You can steal a guard uniform and pretend to be a guard going out on patrol.
Right.
But I couldn't do either of those. So where the fuck is the town's pathways? I couldn't do either of those, so I had to take a third option, which is. I have a bed here in this town, so north now. We just came through here.
I'm gonna assume you can hunt too.
Yes, but you're not allowed to because the lord owns that cave. Only the huntsmaster's allowed to hunt.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
but of course, like, it's really rare to get caught hunting too,
Right.
because the huntsmaster has to see you, because of course he does. How else are they gonna prove it? Fuck me here, kid. Where is?
Check your map.
Oh, it's just right here. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because
My favorite way to escape the situation: jump down right here. You jump down right there, and the guard standing there is like, he's jumped the moat. So because you can walk. I was going to say you can walk into it because it was letting me walk into it, and I'm like, if there's a fucking invisible wall here, I could just jump down this moat and escape. And then I pressed square, and I jumped down the moat and escaped. And the guard was like, he's escaped. He's jumped down the moat. Well, we've left town.
unintentionally.
I was trying to get back to this.
It's 4 in the morning.
It's 4 in the morning. I'm just looking for a bed. My bed, actually.
They got inns too.
Yeah, but you have to pay for those. I think the lady of the castle wants me to do some errands. But I'm not going to do those errands because I need some more levels. Hi, villager. Yeah.
4 a.m., so the farmers must be up right now.
They're getting ready for the day. They're feeding the horses. Let's sleep for a good 12 hours.
8's good.
They say, well, actually, our energy is 103. And our health comes in 100.
Huh. So nourishment means you have to eat.
Yeah. Or you die.
Makes sense.
And of course, you start starving and you lose strength and constitution as you start starving.
Like permanent level down.
Not permanent level down, just while you're starving.
Right.
And I know there's now a hardcore mode with like defects. Like sometimes when you go to sleep, you wake up in a random location.
Can you get sick in this?
No. Seems like good morning music.
That is.
3. It's not a plastic cheap toy.
Everything's so fucking dark in here.
You guys need some more like candles. Oh
Things.
fuck, they locked me inside.
I didn't.
I don't have a lock pick. They locked me inside. Oh right, I don't this isn't that house, this is the other one. Let's not walk around with my sword out. That might alert people to the fact that I'm a double agent. Bird.
So the Lord owns every game in his land.
Yeah. It's his land and all the because he owns it and everything that comes from it.
Right. So the trees and
Animals. Oh, it's this guy who sells me things here.
in the air.
Hello, trader Votava.
Good health to you.
From the east.
Can we
I think
trade?
so, because that's the thing. Like, I mean,
If you've got the coin. May the Lord watch
like the
over.
whole idea is like I guess with the diversity idea is like they're having like traders from like not Europe, you know?
Yeah.
Like I mean, because there's evidence of that. There's evidence of like Islamic and Arabic traders up in Norse, fucking Scandinavia.
Can we do something about the price?
Yeah, with Scandinavia.
Naturally.
Shit than Eastern Europe and Western Europe would. Which is fun. Anyways, pay me 50.
Agree?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Make sure your cousin isn't from. Let's see how pissed that made him. Only about half pissed. Maybe 48.
Since it's you.
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Oh shit, he's getting fed up with me.
Are you saying are you sure my cousin is not from?
Aye, that would do it.
There needs some people he knew, yes. Alright, he gave me some gold, which is good for. So we're gonna pass
To a rich city,
Yes. Let's go ahead to pieces.
which I guess is
Townburg. Townburg's also like spread out.
yeah.
Like there's the fort on the hill and then the town at the bottom of the hill, so you have to take the pathway down to the bottom of the town.
Are there other towns other than that, or there's that like under the clouds and
Jack.
shit?
Alright. Time for more death.
Yeah.
And we can see this time.
That's good.
That should make things a little bit easier.
You don't have to carry a torch around.
Fuck are you looking for here?
Okay.
I won't put up with the like to you.
Come on then, horses.
Oh, there's like 3 guys.
Well, that's one less than
Is that all you...
Oh, the barrel has swords. That guy doesn't have a sword, he just has a torch.
He just, yeah, look at him.
Fuck. Yeah, these guys aren't here.
Is that the best you can do?
That guy has a sword. The other
Come
guy
here.
has a revolver and
Yeah. What That guy just has his hand.
He just has his hand punching you.
Oh, fuck. He died. You sure about this?
Sure? I don't know.
Fucker just
Fucking damn!
Are you sure, dude?
Dude, whoa, he's trying to kick me. Are you sure?
Kurwa.
What? He's overpowered being a prince. Thanks for the cook point, man.
You're dead!
I didn't even really. Alright. Oh, I can mercy kill.
Oh,
I missed him entirely. Alright. Give me that sweet move.
beer.
Beer, cheap wine, moonshine. Wow, these guys are
Unknown
terrible.
potion. Wine.
These guys seem to have been terrible at this.
At least they tried.
They tried.
Hair of the dog potion.
Cool.
Moonshine. Wine.
Spirits and spirits for alcohol.
God, they're fucking
Four.
poor. Look at all this fucking alcohol they got. All this drink.
And they got hair of the dog potion for it. Hair of the dog potion. Alright.
Well, it's a bunch of fucking drunken bandits. It's just a tag team. No
They
wonder that
probably
guy
weren't-
didn't have a sword.
They probably weren't even bandits. They were just some drunk guys from the local town who were like, hey, let's rob a passerby for some more beer money.
We could probably take that guy.
If the three of us can take that one guy.
I don't have a sword. It doesn't matter.
Guys, he seems armed. Guys, one of us is dead.
Oh no!
He just kept trying to like catch my sword.
That's not that'll cut you. Because if you do this, you just do this. Like slice a few fingers off. I don't know. They don't
Or
really,
just keep stabbing.
they don't really make the slicing. These swords at least.
Yeah. Well, this one's dull now. You're,
Garlic, that will cure.
Garlic, ooh.
God be with you.
God be with you.
Okay. He's got 40. I need the real trader.
Like the rich guy.
Yeah, the guy with the house.
This guy?
Hello, man. This door.
God be with you.
You can go to anybody and trade anything.
No, this is you can go to traders and trade anything. This
Right.
is just a normal trader. Take this long distance arrows from me. And these ordinary arrows. Actually, I'll keep those. He has 180. So that's 239. We'll gain back those long distance arrows. Fuck me, man. That ordinary champion. God, get more money, fucker.
Fucking four assholes. Everybody in the village.
Calm down.
I hate this fucking time.
Be a bit more careful.
Oh god, I can't run because I have a headache.
Why do you have a headache? Did that dude like fucking like shoot you and hit you in the face? Like he punch you or some shit?
Oh, I'm overloaded with money? Does my money weigh things?
See. You only have 16 of it. Oh no, I see. You're
It weighs 16 pounds. Oh my god, money weighs things. Wow. I'm gonna eat this cheese. Take 4 wheels of cheese.
you got a communion challenge. So if somebody goes through your shit, what the fuck is a communion challenge?
Okay, now I'm stuffed and I can't eat anymore. And I'm still overloaded. So, let's move. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh,
Four
fuck
bucks
me.
for them.
I think it's because I ate some bad cheese. I'm sick. I'm sick. Oh, here's the priest's house. The church.
Maybe you can give them a good old communion challenge.
Dude, this church, this guy has a great quest. Because this is a cool feature. He's old school. Grocer, I can get some grosh. Hello, grocer, do you have grosh? Anything for me?
Oh, dogs.
I don't.
You take dogs?
No. I want dog companion. Well, the bar on that skull is just going up. There's a blacksmith somewhere.
Not there. It's probably on the other end of town.
Wait.
Oh, or there. Wait, behind you.
There are beekeepers. Yeah, it's not down there.
They're behind you.
Yeah, it could be right behind me.
Oh, I don't want to stay on the road too long.
That's fine. The rain is fine. I mean, like, rain's fine. You know, we could walk out in rain if we wanted. We just kind of choose not to. As a society and a species.
Gotta love that serfdom.
Serfdom. I was talking about that in the movie stream last night. I was like, how much more freedom we have. We are living. We are living. Apples.
Rotten apple, probably.
We are living in a
feudal society.
No, we are living in an oligarchy masquerading as a republic, a democratic republic. So, what are the benefits, what are the drawbacks and benefits of that compared to being a medieval peasant? Oh, I'm getting drunk now. Look at the camera go.
Why are you getting drunk?
Because I drank some of that cheap wine. Okay. People who aren't rich and I don't know where their blacksmith is. You know where I know whose blacksmith is? Let's say.
That angel. Oh wow.
Several angels.
That's actually okay. No, that's actually a really large map. Like compared to, like, cause it's using it through all this cloud.
Okay, it took me about an hour to walk from Rete to just
So
walk there.
it takes from one point. So let's say from like fucking from Markarth to fucking like Riften. That's like what, like 45 minutes, 20, maybe 30.
Maybe. I think this is Markarth to Riften. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've ever walked from Markarth to Riften.
I have. But basically what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like how big this map is. It seems like a larger map.
I think it's about Skyrim, but it has less diversity because it's just a chunk. It's straight like one-to-one as possible. It's fucking giant angel site.
So this could be just a really tiny area in
Yeah.
the Czech Republic. It's in.
Well, yeah, it is. They took all the towns. They just stole a chunk of the evil Bohemia and put it here.
This is really like 20 square miles.
Yeah. It's a few square miles of Bohemian countryside. I wonder if I'm gonna have to kill some more dudes.
Probably. Oh, that's probably a town.
Yep. I think that's Sasau. No, Sasau is where the monastery is. Sasso. What happens if I press X? Nothing. I can't stop it.
You're just here for the ride.
I'm here for the ride. And here we are.
That's surprising. You didn't get attacked.
Yep. I guess that road's a little bit better for me. We can go to the blacksmith.
Is this another time where this is the High Middle Ages, right?
Not 1400. Not in the Czech. Not in the Czech Church in the Holy Roman Empire yet. That's the Northern Renaissance is like 1500s.
Yeah.
So it is the High Middle Ages. Like the Renaissance is going on in Italy right now.
Is it 1400?
1402 to 1403.
Okay, yeah. In Italy, yeah. Definitely.
Renaissance hasn't quite yet reached a lot of the rest of Europe.
The Black Death happened like 50 years ago.
Yes. We're better now. We got better. Hey, look at Frog.
Europe got depopulated, but it's okay.
I've washed myself as best as I can. There's a lot more space now.
Yeah. A lot more land.
a bunch of merchants died, so some people had to become merchants. Sup, Lord? Tackle? Oh, Lord.
Probably. Oh,
What the hell? Hey! Take that weapon yourself before the cops.
are we talking?
No.
I was just running around him. I guess you can't talk to the Lord.
What the hell?
Hey,
Jesus, look! Hey!
Can I push the Lord off this bridge? Let's tackle an officer.
kill him.
They never know what to do now.
I think he's above me.
Oh, here's Blacksmith. Maybe somewhere. Here we go, yeah. I need to... Where's your spinner, Blacksmith man? Okay, okay. Now actually fucking sharpen this sword.
Oh, Jesus.
You have to hit the pedal with L2 moves it. Fuck. You have to tap L2 while holding down pressure at the right angle.
So can you suck up your sword?
Yeah. Fire up even more. It costs stamina. You want to maintain bladed weapons, you can save your repair kit and hunt yourself on grindstone. You find it at every smithy. The weapon must be honed along the full length of the blade. The blade must be held at the correct angle. You can dull the blade. You have to keep the grindstone turning using L2. Exert the correct pressure. Use R2. Recognize correct honing by flying smarts.
Where's Blacksmith?
A well-honed blade is smooth and shiny. So that's rough.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Okay.
So you did what? What the hell was he doing?
I think it's also okay. Also, it's like different stuff.
Probably not really either.
Health 100. Yeah, no, it's good. I fixed it. Oh no, nope. Don't want that somewhere. Not today. I should be arrested just for wearing this weapon open in the forest.
Stab that chicken. What is it, Sunday?
You better put that weapon away or you'll be asking for trouble.
Get to it.
Put that weapon away, damn it.
Save for nothing.
Oh, that.
It didn't do anything. So dumb.
He's responding.
Oh my god, if he dies.
Yeah.
Slapping him in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Man. His skeleton must be made of metal or something. How is he not arresting me?
Jesus!
Oh shit, is that money? Communion chalice? Can I take this? Can I take this communion chalice?
Nope.
Then I can be a bandit.
Can you be a bandit?
You pretty much can. Let's not stab this dog.
What?
Okay.
What was that?
Oh, the guards aren't gonna like it if he gets away.
Somebody help!
Shit, no, it's back here.
Here!
Oh,
Help!
no. I think they see me. Pretend we've been at church this whole time.
You can't get me. I'm in a church.
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
You can't get me. I'm in a church.
Surrender! You committed a violence. You're under arrest.
Probably knows how to fight.
Fucking idiot.
This is an opportunity for me.
Who the fuck would have killed him?
Who the fuck could have killed this guard?
Now I just gotta. Oh, burger sword! So I get this burger sword. Okay, I have to steal everything on him, but I can use his sword. No, I don't have the agility to use his sword, but I can wear his armor.
Hey, I killed the guy.
I killed him. Now I am him. Wear that two-piece kettle hat.
Don't worry, guys.
Braces.
Don't worry, guys. He's dead.
Walk in the rock. Don't worry, guys. The guard is dead. I mean, I killed the criminal.
Oh wait. Oh my god.
Hey,
Do they have that faction armor? Oh no.
Wait.
No, they noticed you.
Okay, no. Let's see. I put it on now.
bring it on!
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It's fine.
All right, eyes on it.
Fine. That's crazy.
Oh, shit.
Run.
You can't run. I'm overcumbered. I can only saunter away.
They're not attacking you.
They're following behind me.
I'll slaughter you.
Ooh. They turned around. They turned around. They're like, he's engaged in combat.
Would you like to engage in
You
combat?
call that combat?
Oh,
They got crossbows, right?
oh, they're trying to punch me.
Here,
Oh,
deliver.
oh, God. Not going well.
Is that all you've got?
Get down back.
Quitting?
Dead.
No reason.
Gone weak at the
Okay.
knees, have you?
Okay.
Jump. Suicide is a sin, James.
Look, I'm falling to my death.
Oh, I've got a little
Yep.
macabre.
Yeah.